So we are back for what I believe is officially the 5th or 6th video on the new channel. Thank you guys for the support on the recent videos. I really appreciate it. In today's video, we're going to be doing a build your team, but not a regular build your team. This is going to be a One Piece edition, so I can only use One Piece character. And yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and get straight into it. So for our first team here, I'm already noticing that they have some characters placed in places where they shouldn't be, but on the $1 bracket, we have Usopp, Chopper, Kinemon, Robin, and Frankie. In the $2 bracket, we have Jinbei, Pedro, Boa Hancock, Smoker, and Brook. $3 is Eno, Lucci, Crocodile, Sanji, and Law. $4 we have Luffy, Law, Katakuri, Sabo, and Zoro. And then in the $5 bracket we have Big Mom, Kaido, Blackbeard, Kainu, and Aokiji. Okay, this is good. Right off the bat, I'm noticing that they have Luffy at $4. I'm taking that instantly. So I only have $15 to spend, so that's $11 already, but Luffy is going 100%. At the moment in the manga, Luffy, obviously with gear 5th, is fighting Kaido by himself. Now this is a fatigue Kaido, but still, as long as I back him up with a good crew, he should be able to take out anybody else on this list, as long as it's a fair fight. At least I hope so. But yeah, Luffy's going, that's $11. I'm looking at the $2 brackets. It's always good to go to the more cheap brackets before you go to the expensive ones. And out of the $2 brackets, I can already tell you guys that I'm not taking Pedro, I'm not taking Smoker, and I'm not taking Brook either. I know who I'm taking. I'm taking First Son of the Sea, Jinbei, for $2. That is a steal, because there are so many people in the $3 bracket like he could beat. Why is Crocodile in the $3 bracket? Okay, you got Crocodile in the $3 bracket. Alright, I don't understand that one, but yeah, $2 going. I'm at $9 right now. I'm taking First Son of the Sea, Jinbei. Give me that easily. In the $1 bracket, okay, this is a really tough one, but I think I'm gonna have to go with Robin. I debated between Frankie, Kinemon, and Robin, but the conclusion that led me to the Robin choice was, well, Robin can do a lot of things with her Delphi. I don't know me. She can move people as large as Big Mom casually. That's really important. Not only that, we've seen in the manga that she now has the ability to coat her entire body with haki, which is really powerful because she was able to break Black Maria's neck pretty much instantly. It was effortless for her once she started trying, and she can actually create apparitions that look similar to her. She can create huge apparitions of her body and coat the entire thing in haki. We've seen what Demonio Nico Robin can do, so I think it's definitely a good choice. Not only that, the Hana no Mi can be very useful and versatile. It can create footstools for her. She can fly with it. There's a lot of stuff she can do with her fruit that, when I think about it, I don't know, I just think overall more useful than a Kinemon. Or then again, Kinemon can also do things like cut through fire with his flame Ren, and then Frankie is overall he's just an all-rounder, so I don't know, it's hard, but I think I'm gonna have to go with Rob. So for my number 3 bracket here, this is pretty obvious, but I'm taking Trafalgar Water Law easily. Have y'all seen what he's doing even in the anime? Law is a force to be reckoned with, and you also have to remember that Law has access to the immortality surgery. So even if we're losing, all he has to do is just make me immortal, or not me obviously, make my captain Luffy immortal. But yeah, Law is busted. Anything within his room, if you don't have stronger haki than him, you're done. Not only that, he can control everything else aside from you, of course. Well, he can't control you, but if your haki's stronger, then he can't control you. But anyways, he can control anything and everything inside his room. He can use his Gamma Knife in order to damage things that are stronger than him. So in the same way that Luffy uses his real haki to overcome Kaido's tough skin, all Law has to do is use Gamma Knife to puncture the inside of his body, because that's not really, it bypasses his tough skin. So by that logic, Law can technically damage anybody on this list with his Gamma. Yeah, Law is definitely busted, a force to be reckoned with for sure. This has honestly not been very hard. So the moment we have $5 left, that means that we have to choose one from the list at the very top, or if we really wanted to, we could also just go ahead and choose one from the bottom list and then one from the second and last list, which means we could potentially take somebody like Zoro or Katakuri here, and then also nab Kinemon. But I think overall my best bet at winning this list is taking the beast himself. If it's a one-on-one fight, bet on Kaido. I'm taking Kaido with $5. You know what he can do. He fought everybody during the Onigashima raid. He took everybody on and he kept moving like nothing. Kaido was a beast. He's been fighting since a good 60 chapters now. He's just been boxing. I mean, Kaido, he's fought with Shanks. He was in the same crew as Rocks, Whitebeard, Big Mom. These are all big names in the pirate world that he's fought with, and he's allied with all of them. It's a big deal. We know that during the God Valley incident, he got access to the Ua no Mi, and that's how he got his dragon fruit. And this dragon fruit just makes his durability that much more insane. Right now in the anime, Kaido is taking on the entire worst generation, or at least the powerful members, and he's not even in his hybrid. Kaido is a force to be reckoned with. Give me that. Easiest choice of my life. We have another list here, and this one actually is kind of interesting because they have Luffy up at the $5 category. The last one had Luffy one step below that, so we actually get to see Luffy in like the kind of perspective of a Yonko here, which is cool. But in the $1 bracket, we have Nami, Katarina Devon, Lucky, Pharaoh Sparrow, X-Drake. What? X-Drake is only worth $1 and Usopp was worth more than him? Okay. In the $2 bracket, we have Usopp, Van Decker, Yasop, Cracker. Queen is only worth $2? What kind of list is this? In the $3 bracket, we have Sanji, we have Burgess, we have Ben Beckman only for $3, Smoothie for $3, and Jack. In the $4 bracket, we have Zoro, Shiryu, Mihawk, Katakuri, and King. Wow, okay. Then in the $5 bracket, we have Luffy, Blackbeard, Shanks, Big Mom, and Kaido. Alright, not gonna lie, this list is kind of weird, but you know, we do what we can with what we have. If I had to make a choice just based off seeing this, I'm taking Ben Beckman at $3. Having Ben Beckman at $3 is crazy, especially next to like Sanji. Sanji's my favorite One Piece character, but I'm not gonna play myself like that. He should not be right next to Ben Beckman, not yet. Or I don't know, not even just Sanji. Jack. Why is Jack next to Ben Beckman? Or Smoothie, Burgess? Why are they there? Actually, Sanji's pretty much the second strongest person in this category, but Ben Beckman, we've seen what he can do. He stopped Kizaru by himself, and he's also the right hand man to Shanks. And we know that Ben Beckman is pretty much what Rayleigh was to Gold Roger to what he is to Shanks right now. He's his right hand man, and judging based off how powerful Shanks is, that actually says a lot more than you might think it does. Him stopping Kizaru like that with a gun is something we have never seen somebody do with a gun, a sniper in One Piece ever before. But yeah, Ben Beckman, I have $12 left. In the $1 bracket, I don't really see anybody I especially want. I mean, this Lucky guy might be kind of powerful, but we've never seen him fight. He's a valued member of Shanks' crew though, so he has to be somewhat strong. In the $2 bracket though, I'm not gonna lie, I have to take Queen. I would have wanted to take Sanji, but he's $2. Why would I not take Queen? We know what he can do. He's a Yonko commander of the Beast Pirates. The Beast Pirates, they represent their name. They do not play. You know, you see Queen fighting Sanji, and he was doing his thing before my boy started messing him up. But yeah, I'm definitely taking Queen. Give me that. Not only is he incredibly smart, he's a doctor, and he can box. I mean, he also has access to every single Germa ability. He can go invisible. He has super speed. He can do the flame. I don't remember the Germa powers, but yeah, Queen is a boss. Give me that. Now that we've taken Ben Beckman and Queen, we have $10 left, and that's perfect because in the $4 bracket, this is hard because I don't know whether to take Mihawk. I'm not gonna lie. After thinking about it for a second, we're looking at Zoro. Zoro had the ability to send out an attack, albeit with Enma, one of Odin's swords, send out an attack that Kaido himself was scared of getting hit by. An attack that cut off one of the horns in Onigashima. Alright? This is how powerful Zoro is. He's defeating King mid-difficulty once he masters Enma. And who trained him? Mihawk. Without Mihawk, there is no Zoro. Now, when you look at how hard Zoro has to strain himself just to use some haki out of Odin's sword, and then you casually see Mihawk lifting around his black blade, who has one of the only black blades in the entire world. Now, if I really think about it, I would say that in terms of raw strength, I'm not saying any of these characters are beating each other. In terms of raw strength, I would put Katakuri, King, and Zoro all around the same General Yonko commander. Shiryu, I'm not even talking. I haven't seen enough from you. And then you have Mihawk. Is Mihawk weaker than Katakuri, King, or Zoro? I don't think so. So yeah, give me Mihawk any day of the week. Give me that. Yeah, so now we have $6 left, and with my $6, I'm gonna make an interesting choice. And actually, I don't think it's that interesting at all. I'm gonna make a good choice. For my $5 bracket, I'm gonna go ahead, and this might be a little bit controversial, but I'm gonna take Shanks. All right, I feel like in terms of everybody on there right now, currently in the manga, Shanks is the strongest. I'm taking Shanks, and in the $1 bracket, I'm taking X-Drake. I have no idea why he's only $1, but it is what it is, man. Give me that. I love X-Drake. I love his powers, his abilities. We all know he's an ex-Marine, and we know that he's most likely mastered the Marine techniques. So imagine X-Drake using Marine techniques on top of his Dragon Delve. I mean, we don't know if he can do that or not, because obviously he's hiding the fact that he's a Marine. But anyways, Shanks, Film Red, we'll see more about how powerful he is. But yeah, I feel like this is a good team here. For the last one, I'm actually building my own crew in One Piece. I thought this would be interesting to do because I kind of have freedom of, decision as far as this goes. So we have to choose a captain, a swordsman, a navigator, a sniper, a chef, a doctor, an archaeologist, a shipwright, a musician, and a helmsman. For my captain, I'm picking Monkey D. Luffy. He might not be the strongest captain as of now, but he 100% has the potential to get there, and that's what I'm betting on. Luffy has access to Conqueror Infusion. He has access to Ryuo, Future Sight. He has access to advanced armament hockey in the form of Ryuo. I mean, Luffy Luffy has everything, and then he also has a rubber body, which makes him immune to a lot of forms of attack. I mean, he cannot get affected by lightning. He has the properties of rubber, which means that he might actually be weak to, oh, he's not even weak to that. I just thought he might be weak to the fire because of vulcanization, but I just realized he uses that on a regular basis. So Luffy is chilling. Luffy's very powerful. Just the fact that he could fight with Kaido on an even level, albeit it took a little time. Luffy's busted. What he's doing on Wano right now is insane. I don't think I have to say more about him. Luffy's just going off. For my swordsman, I want to say Zoro, and then I also want to say Mihawk. But the thing is with me about Zoro is that I see how hard he has to try to use one of Odin's swords, and then I'm like, oh, Odin did this with 2 swords. Casual. But swordsman, call me basic. Once again, I'm taking. We see all the crazy stuff that Zoro is doing right now, and who taught Zoro how to do all this stuff? Well, they didn't teach him all this stuff, but who taught Zoro how to make his sword into a black blade? Who trained Zoro? Mihawk. Without Mihawk, there is no Zoro, or at least no Zoro in Wano right now. But yeah, I'm taking Mihawk, Dragon Mihawk. We saw what he's done. He's technically clashed with Whitebeard or clashed with one of his stacks. You know what? He's fighting Shanks on a regular basis, and Mihawk is the only person who I've seen go up to Shanks and basically say, oh, you don't have an arm now? You're not worth my time. I'm not fighting a male with one arm. Who else is doing that? My point is, not many characters can do that to Shanks. But yeah, I'm taking Mihawk. My navigator, I'm taking Marco the Fiend. I'm sorry to all of Nami fans, but Marco is a navigator, he's a doctor, and he's also a fighter. Fighting 2 of the Beast Pirate Yonko commanders at the same time? Why would I not take Marco the Phoenix? I actually only recently learned that he was a navigator, and why would I not take that? That's busted. Marco is crazy. I don't think I have to even explain that one. For my sniper, I'm taking Yasop. I'm sorry. From the Red Hair Pirates, I was about to say Usopp because he has potential or something, but yeah, screw that. I'm taking Yasop. Yasop is just, he's one of the most valued members of the Red Haired Pirates, and if you know anything about One Piece, you know that the Red Haired Pirates is one of, if not the most powerful pirate group in the anime. So how would I not take Yasop? We haven't really seen him do much, but just the name alone, the way that it carries just says all it needs to say. My chef, I'm taking Sanji. Any day of the week, we know that he now has his Germa exoskeleton, so he's casually breaking swords. Well, I mean, it wasn't the sword that he broke wasn't like it was one of King's swords, or Zoro's swords, but it was still a sword imbued with the full attack power of Queen in his hybrid form. So Sanji's crazy. You know that now he has the blue Diablo Ifrit Jambe. On top of that, he can heat his flames up to, I don't actually know how many degrees you have to heat your flames up for them to become blue. And I'm sure it's more difficult if your leg is literally on fire, but yeah, he's a great cook and he's a great fighter. Give me Sanji any day of the week. I love him. Doctor, I'm taking Marco. I already explained why. He can box and he can fight. It's 2-in-1. Why would you not take him? Archaeologist, Nico Robin. Same thing as Marco. She can box and she does her archaeologist stuff. I mean, Robin can box, okay? Her fight with Black Maria proved that to me. Robin can box. She can get down. So for my shipwright, I'm actually gonna have to go ahead and take Rayleigh. Right hand to the Fire King himself. How could I not take Rayleigh? I mean, he's boxing with Kizaru casually in his old age. He did drop a few beads of sweat, but he's fighting a Marine Admiral with the fastest route in the entire show. All you really got from Rayleigh was a few beads of sweat. You know, we saw him stop Marco with one finger like it was nothing in Wano. That itself was crazy, but how could I not take Rayleigh as my shipwright? Not only can he coat my ship if I want to go down to Fishman Island, he can box. He can box at the level of the Pirate King, pretty much. I mean, maybe not exactly at that level, but y'all get my point. For my musician, it's gonna have to take Brook. I like Apu's music more, but Brook is probably stronger as a fighter, so I'm gonna take Brook. For my helmsman, that's easy. First Son of the Sea, Jinbei. Any day, the fisherman crowd, he's crazy. What we saw from him in Whole Cake Island was crazy. Jinbei is pretty much the strongest fisherman in the entire show. What we've been seeing from him is just, to me, Jinbei was really what the definition of a warlord and what they should be in One Piece. He wasn't quite Yonko level, but you could tell that he was near there. When he was throwing hands with Big Mom, I was like, damn, Jinbei's so much stronger than I thought he was. So yeah, helmsman, give me Jinbei. Not only is he amazing at steering ships, he can also box like everybody else on this list. And yeah, I think this is actually one of, if not the best teams we could have made. Obviously, we could have put people like Roger for the captain, but no, I think this works, and hope you guys enjoyed. Later.